Hello, back again, because I didn't record in the weekend, even though I kinda should, though of course no one's forcing me except myself, but I like getting the day count up, because I do still have that goal of reaching 365 days, but if I skip some days, that goal is further away. Look at that. And of course my bird is immediately begging for a snack, even though he just had one. I actually got him new ones, because the old bag got a moth infestation, which, yeah, really cool. So I just threw that out, because it can't be, like, good for him to eat and stuff. Because the bag didn't close properly anymore. Oh wait, you can place these? That's cool. Yeah, it's like a resealable bag that didn't reseal anymore. So, yeah, I got the same snacks I got for him, but a smaller bag this time, so in case it does break, I won't be wasting as much by throwing it all out. Made in the USA. No one... just kidding. Though I actually do wanna, like, focus on not buying American products. Because, yeah, don't support the stuff that's going on there. Look at all the villages. But he has stopped begging for a snack now. Let's see if he wants to go on my shoulder. Come. No. Come. Come. There we go. I had to set up right a bit. That's when he listens. So many weeds, this is why I shouldn't skip days. So anyway, what have I been up to in, I think, 4 days? I was gonna think I didn't record on Thursday because I was hanging out with friends on Thursday. Was home quite late and then didn't feel like recording. Friday I had work. I was all alone in the office, which was pretty nice. Except I kind of just ran out of stuff to do. And then it was like, okay, I could sit around for 2 hours pretending to myself that I'm doing work. But instead I just booked 2 hours off for my vacation days. And yeah, just went home 2 hours earlier because didn't really have anything. I might want to get a day off this week, just a full day off. I've got 10 vacation days left and I still don't know what I want to use them on. And preferably I want to keep some until December, but apparently I can only use up 2 vacation days in December, which sucks. Like I would have liked to keep all of them to like get the days off between Christmas and New Year's, but yeah. They just gave me another reason to quit the job now. I am still thinking about my future plan to continue studying next year. Like at first I had in mind a specific university in Antwerp. I've been looking at other universities too, because like that university was just basically because I don't know, I saw the page and it looked cool, but yeah, I've got enough time as is. Like this school year hasn't even started, I think, yet. So still practically got like a full year. Of course, a bit less than that. If I actually want to prepare for like studying and actually like not living at home studying preferably. I'm saving up for that, basically. And maybe in Belgium. I did look at another university in Belgium. Which one of the studies interested me quite a bit because it was history, but then also had like follow-up paths into politics or sociology, which are both also interesting to me. So I'll look at that and I'll just look around other university websites to see what they have to offer. Oh, you're new. Leonardo. Hey, catching an evening walk, are we? Hey, I hear that. And by the way, nice to meet you. Flexin. So anyway, who are you, Jim? Okay, I got it flexing. At least I think I do. I go by Leonardo. You got that? Flexing. Right? Yeah, whatever. Better remember it. Well, say hi to Leonardo with his romantic roses in the field. But yeah, my contract at work should last until the end of the year, and there is maybe a chance that they won't continue it. I did hear like a major customer stop being a customer there, and the overall company has been like on the decline, just getting smaller and smaller and stuff. They're in a building too, which they just have because the rent is so cheap, and the owner of the building, who sometimes sits at lunch, is this old man who doesn't really seem kind of like Tortimer, like doesn't really like talk in a coherent way always, and he doesn't want to install AC in the building or get a new KE. But after I got locked in the building, like finally there wasn't enough pressure from like all the rentals to like resolve the key situation, because it was ridiculous that there were only so many amount of keys, and that, yeah. Anyway, this is not a nice episode. Well, it's just an episode about me complaining, which I have. This is my series where I just document my day-to-day experiences in Animal Crossing, and sometimes just talking about random stuff like Animal Crossing, like the game and the patches it's getting, which is cool. And talking about games, I have, because yeah, after Friday I just basically played a bunch of games. I've beaten Resident Evil Requiem, which was a very good game. You can make lots of remarks about different things, but overall it's still a very good game. And just kind of a ridiculous game. Like the action sequences are just insane, and the way they use the Resident Evil lore and just keep calling back with this like nostalgia bait, but it works, and yeah, it's it's a fun game. Need to donate that grasshopper? No, not analyze it. And actually started, I talked to someone on my Steam friend list and also Discord friend list, because they were also playing Resident Evil Requiem, but I've noticed them before on my Steam friend list, but I didn't know I also had them on Discord, and apparently we've been friends until 2018, so I just hit them up and said like, hey, I don't know who you are and why we're friends on like Steam and Discord. But it's cool you're playing Resident Evil Requiem. And we talked about Resident Evil and stuff. And I also asked like, do you have like any idea why we're friends until 2018? And I had some idea, because I used to, like 2018 I was 15. I used to put my like Discord tag back when Discord still had like tags instead of username. Like you had your username, but that could be anything if there was still a tag available. My tag was 424, automatically generated. I wasn't one of those Nitro users. It just happened to be 424. And yeah, I played a bunch of Splatoon back then, and some people would add me on Discord, and then sometimes we wouldn't even talk. I don't know why I did that. I just thought it was cool as a 15-year-old to like make friends through games, because that was like quite a new concept for me, I guess. But yeah, that's basically how we be, and that's just one of those friends who I've never talked to. I still don't know why I have them on Steam though. That's, I don't know. But like pretty cool that we're playing Resident Evil now. Oh, we could put this next to the chess area. Make like a game area. And also, this could work for somewhere outside. You could make a hospital section in the town, I suppose. And then I want to buy so much more furniture now that you can actually place it outside. Such a good change. Do I still have room though? A little bit. And I can sell this and sell that by... Well... Yeah, let's go... That should... And I can put away some tools, I guess. Anyway, after beating Resident Evil Requiem, I wanted to start my next Resident Evil game. Which was gonna be Resident Evil 4. But I think as of now, it is still downloading. Yeah, it's not even halfway yet. My internet is quite slow. And it's quite a big game. So yeah, I mean yesterday I didn't have it downloading the whole time. Because I was playing Big Walk with friends, which I've also played through the weekend. I played it with a bunch of different friends. It's become quite a popular game. Which is really cool, because I really like those developers. And yeah, I got tons of people to play with, so that's always nice. And it's just this very fun, casual game where, yeah, the puzzles are just really good, and then the walking is really good too, because it's got this cool Australian-inspired nature, and yeah, you can just really enjoy the scenery as you're just walking and talking with your friends. And then the puzzles are really good. I want to talk about one of them, so if you don't want to hear the solution to any puzzle, or even like the concept of them, because the fun and most of the puzzles is not even figuring out the solution, but like figuring out what you even have to do to like get to the solution. What, like, yeah. So there's this one puzzle where you, like if you're with 4 people, each one of you gets locked inside a room, and you have a button with like a microphone you can speak through and a speaker. So like obviously everyone's first instinct is like, oh cool, we can talk to each other here. But what you don't know is that you can only hear one person, and you're only talking to another person. So it's like this one circle of one-way communication. But like, you don't know what's going on in the beginning. You're like only hearing one person. You're like, why is only one of you talking? Hello? Can any of you hear me? And basically everyone's doing that until you slowly figure out, like, wait. And then you have to like pass information along to just basically match a pattern. One of our friends got like really mad during the game, and then didn't technically rage quit after, but said, okay, it's late now, I'm going right after the puzzle was finished. So yeah, but our theory was that he didn't know that it was, because the thing with him was, I was still waiting to like for the final piece of the puzzle, basically the final piece of information that for some reason I just wasn't getting passed along by that one friend who got really mad in the end. And I kept talking to the person who I didn't know what the end of was, that they need to pass along to that friend, that they needed to pass that information. And so I just kept like saying, guys, I can't solve the puzzle. And then finally, after like 5 minutes, I hear from him. And yeah, and then we get out and he's just like really mad, and we're like, what? What? And like, yeah, you could keep saying like, our theory is, I'm so sorry about my cold. Calm down, bro. Like, damn. He's insane. And our theory was that, like, he didn't know how the puzzle actually worked until the very end. Like, he thought, like, basically what we thought is, well, basically what we thought that he thought. Like, again, it's just a theory, this just couldn't be true, but just the concept of it was so funny to us. That, like, he didn't know it until the end, and just basically sat in silence because he was getting ignored and stuff, until, like, finally passing the information along. But yeah, that friend sometimes has moments like that. I just don't take stuff too seriously, to, like, get mad. But yeah, big walk, good game. Might ruin some friendships, but yeah. Might also make you closer. And yeah, I was going on about Resident Evil because, yeah, Resident Evil 4 is still downloading as is, so yeah, didn't play that. And because it was, like, taking so long to download and I did want to play more Resident Evil, I bought Resident Evil 3 on GOG or GOG or Games. I forgot what the acronym is for, but you know, the game store where you can, like, actually have all the files to your games. And I bought the original Resident Evil 3 because I already have the remake and I only played a little bit of it. But it was so hard to get running on Linux the way I wanted it to, with, like, some mods that fix some bugs and enhanced the gameplay, like, a little bit. And there was also an AI upscaled version, but I didn't want that. The original backgrounds look good as is. Plastic fans and pot-belly stove. What do I do with you? Kinda wanna, like, attach the stove to a house, I think. Maybe, like, right by this farming area. Yeah, that kind of works. Oh yeah, it doesn't really connect, so I'll just have it there. And then, yeah, I've got the fence. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but, like, I suppose there could be, like, a first aid area behind the police station. Damn, that's smaller than I thought, but, you know, it fits. I think, yeah, you've got this side too. But now it's... Oh, sure. Can do it like that. There we go. Still got the G logo. Which, no clue what I'm gonna do with that. Probably put it in my room or something. But I think I've rambled on for long enough. And yeah, that's what I didn't say. I keep... Yeah, it was really hard to get running, so I just downloaded Resident Evil 3 Remake instead. Because it was a shorter download. And Resident Evil 3 Remake, if you don't know, it isn't regarded as one of the good remakes, but basically because it's just super short and they cut a lot of content from the original. And I only played a little bit of the original because I couldn't get it working properly with the mods, so I've just played, like, the complete original WoW version, but it was not nice to play because my controller didn't work and I had to use mouse and keyboard, and yeah, it just looked a bit janky and ran a bit janky. But But even there, from just a little bit I played in the beginning, there was just this beginning section where there's like a full save room and you have to do like the usual Resident Evil stuff where you, I don't know, find a key or something. And like in the remake, you just glance over that, like that bit, you just walk through, like there's a guy who locks himself up or something, and that happens in the original, and then you get to like all up over there, it's just, you see the guy lock himself up, and then it's just, okay, that happened, and then you keep walking. The first half hour of Resident Evil 3 Remake is literally just holding W and quick time events, maybe a little bit of shooting. But like, I've gotten to like more of the more Resident Evil part, you could say, and it's gotten quite enjoyable. Probably won't last too long since it is quite short, but still enjoyable for a game. If it's on sale, it's still worth it to buy and play. Which I'm gonna play right now. Hope you have a wonderful. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, night, or evening. Bye bye.